Yeah, that's kind of like my one problem with this mod, but of course it doesn't change the fact that this mod is pretty friggin' awesome, and I love it. I love it! But anyway, for Bowser here, he, of course, has reverted back to his melee form, and look at that. Dry Bowser as a character skin. That is awesome. But anyway, now we're actually heading on to a new stage made by the Project M development team of, I think, 50 plus people, I think. Dracula's Castle from Castlevania. Yep, bringing in the whole Castlevania feel again of me dying over 30 times to Dracula on my butt. But of course they had to ruin this by the fact that they didn't create any sort of remixes from Castlevania. Fail! But anyway, wow, that was weird. So yeah, I'm fighting Charizard, Mewtwo, and Game & Watch here. So, if you do remember Mewtwo from Melee, you should remember how he controls. He just controls exactly like he does in Melee, and that is awesome. Unfortunately, though, what's not awesome is that his final smash is basically Lucario's... Oh, there it is. It's basically Lucario's final smash at work. Yeah, except a hell of a lot bigger and a hell of a lot cheaper. Why couldn't they just have, you know, a thing where he uses Psychic on people? After all, Mewtwo is a Psychic type after all, so clearly he should be using his Psychic powers on everything. But no, he doesn't do that. No. Of course, we don't know if Mega Lucario is going to be a final smash or not, because this is recorded. Of course, this is recorded after the very awesome Smash Direct. But whatever. Just kind of fun. Anyway, speaking of Charizard, actually, the final smashes of Bulbasaur, I keep getting those names wrong. What the heck? The one thing that I don't get is that whenever Charizard, Ivysaur, or Squirtle get a Smash Ball, they don't necessarily get final smashes at all. And I did try it. I did test that out, and sure enough, they don't. They could have created some final smashes for them, but of course they didn't, because they don't. But anyway, actually going into Dracula's Castle as the stage itself, it's basically your basic flat platform stage with those little different platforms. Whoa! Holy crap! Whoa. Dry Giga Bowser! Dry Giga Bowser! My god! And my land. Jeez! Dry Giga Bowser. I didn't think they had the prowess to program a Dry Giga Bowser with that costume, but jeez! Jeez! That is actually pretty freaking cool. And of course, these are all the stats. I didn't have time to mention that, actually. These are basically the stats that you get for whatever you did in the match. Because why not? You can look at your items grabbed, your throws, your launch speed, whatever. Doesn't even matter. Nope, nothing at all. So, I don't really think Yoshi has changed, except for the fact that he's a lot faster, because, again, this is melee physics at work, so... Yeah, but I like Yoshi better in this game than I do with Brawl, actually. But anyway, DK. So, DK actually has an alternate costume. I will showcase that in this stage, Rumble Falls. Of course, this is the same stage from Brawl, except they changed it. A lot. Now it's just your simple platform with 3 platforms. And if you take a look at his costume, look at this. It's DK's Punch-Out costume that he has in Punch-Out Wii. I think that's it. Because in Punch-Out Wii, I think your very final opponent is DK in that game, so I guess that's pretty cool. I never actually gotten that far in Punch-Out Wii. So, yeah. Anyway, Rumble Falls again has changed. This time instead of a auto-scrolling stage, it actually has platforms to it. It actually has a lot of things to it. And that is pretty freaking cool that they do that. Again, you gotta appreciate like the changes they made. Like, normally I don't play on Rumble Falls in the actual Brawl, but this this is a hell of a lot better. And, oh god, Diddy's Final Smash. The Rocket Barrels, which may or may not be a Final Smash at this point in time. I don't know. At this point in recording this, I haven't even gone to my place in the summer yet. So, gone to Dad's place for the summer yet. So, I don't know if this is Diddy's Final Smash in 4 or not. But hey, it's something. And also, ow. Also, ow. Yeah. And Diddy's already dead. Jeez. So yeah, these fights are going by faster than I anticipated. Whoa! Holy crap, I actually did that! Contrary to what you might think, no. For those who are trying to ask, no. The Dark Link costume is not in Project M. It was already in Brawl before. And yes, I have the skills of Rhythm Heaven at work there, even though I haven't played Rhythm Heaven at this point in time. So, of course, I have the rhythm skills, thank God. And I don't think that running animation that Link does actually does exist in Brawl. I don't think so, but his grab is faster, at least. Yeah, his grab is actually a lot faster. I haven't even gone to play as Twilight Princess Link here in all places, but yeah. Oh jeez! Whoa! Okay, that was cool. But anyway, they changed DK's running attack. Instead of doing that, he actually does a roll like he does in the Donkey Kong Country games. And look at that. Speaking of me LPing Donkey Kong Country for EGF. Promotion! And that's it for Rumble Falls. Pretty awesome stage. Indeed. So, yeah. Let's see. Who do we have next up? I don't really think Diddy has any sort of alternate costumes. If he did, Captain Falcon, I don't think has any alternate costumes at all. At least that's what I know of. But yeah, Wolf actually has an alternate costume, and that kicks ass. Indeed, he does. So what's next? Ooh, Distant Planet. Yeah, another change stage from Brawl. Oh, damn it! Environmental noises. Well, at the very least, you get the atmosphere. You get the atmosphere of the Pikmin planet. Actually, what the heck is the Pikmin planet called anyway? Officially called anyway. Is it like? I know they call it Distant Planet here, but what the heck, game? Why? Just why? There's no point to calling it the actual name of the planet. But anyway, as you clearly see, Distant Planet is no longer the semi-left platform, and I wasn't even watching my character now. I feel so ashamed. Yeah, that's the one thing about Smash, is that you have to keep an eye on your character. And of course, I have dodging like a maniac at work there, but it's kind of like the one thing about Smash, is that you have to keep an eye on your character. Thankfully, I have my name on there, so you can keep track of where I am. Thank God for naming systems. But anyway, as I was about to say, Distant Planet is no longer the left more stage that it once was. Like, there was the one vine, and you had the little side hill there, and you have a Bulborb basically trying to wreck your stuff. But here's the thing, though. They actually changed it so that they now have a flat platform and platforms on it. That's basically all it amounts to. Just stages with different platforms and such. And yeah. Boosh. Kaboom. And you have your Landmaster at work, and I kill you. Very easily. Very easily indeed. Yes, indeed. Alright, so in terms of movesets, actually, I don't really think Wolf has changed. Well, except for that, his up A move while on the ground has actually changed quite a bit. So now it's no longer that kick thing that he does. He just slashes up in the air. So I guess that's kind of cool that they changed that a bit. Anyway, come on, DK. Come on. Come on, man. Okay, I don't even need the Final Smash to take care of you, or I pretty much need to. Pretty much need it at this point in time. But now I feel like I don't need it. I just feel like going back and forth for some reason. And now I just go kaboom on your face. And there we go. That's Distant Planet.
Take you down.
Take you down. Yeah, seriously, look at that costume awesomeness. That looks so great. If the results people can get out of the way. And of course I didn't even take the time to like look at Wolf's costume in detail. Yeah. So anyway, now we're gonna go over to Fox, which his alternate costume is Melee Fox. Yep, they actually added Melee Fox. But it's not just Melee Fox, it's also Melee Falco, so that is actually pretty freaking cool that they did that. But of course, he only has 4 costumes because that's how it was in the original. So I'm going to be playing as Melee Fox here without the Melee Fox voice, so... Ruined forever! Okay, no. Not really. I don't really think Yoshi's Island has changed. Or Lilac Cruise, for that matter. Basically, how I'm going about this is like, if some stages have slightly changed to a point where it's kind of unnecessary, like, I think Lilac Cruise no longer tilts, and other such stuff, because Lilac Cruise only was that one flat thingy with the other thingy. And I don't necessarily think Pokemon Stadium has changed quite a bit. So I'm going to go into WarioWare for the very first time in my life here in Project M. So I'm going to see how that is. I just hope they removed all those micro games because apparently people didn't like that. So basically for Melee Fox here, he basically operates like he does in Melee. He's fast, he has that kick motion thingy that he does, instead of it being all fast or whatever, and other such crap. Of course, I think that also applies to Melee Falco. And of course, you don't want Meta Knight to get off that final smash. Oh god, that would be just deadly. That would be just deadly indeed. But from what I consider WarioWare, actually, I don't really think they changed a lot. Well, I think they just removed the micro games passion in that portion of it, and I think that's it. Ow. Ow. That freaking hurts, man. I do not like it. I do not like you for that. You can't do that, because stuff will happen, and oh jeez! Oh jeez. The end of day final smash, oh god. Yep, that's the end of the day. Ah! Damn it! Yep, that's the end of day final smash for you. Olimar leaves, and he just goes all like, yeah, look at me, I'm getting eaten by Bulborbs for some reason, and bam, explodes into oblivion. But anyway, what they changed for Olimar, actually, is that they made it so that you can only pluck 4 Pikmin at a time. Yeah, so if you didn't like how it was in Brawl, then you have less management than you had before. Because, I don't know, I don't really understand why they made it all 3 Pikmin now instead of I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna shoot a thing, and yeah, I'm gonna shoot a thing. That's kind of like the one thing I didn't understand is like, they kind of sort of nerfed Olimar and buffed him at the same time in 4. But, ow! Ow! Why you do that to me? I don't understand why you do that to me. Yeah, they nerfed and buffed Olimar at the same time, so... Yeah, don't really understand the whole concept of that. But, what are you gonna do about that? What are you going to do about that? Anyway, I'm not gonna go over Falco because he's basically the same thing as Fox is. Well, not necessarily, but it feels sort of similar enough to the point where it's kind of sort of where he's kind of sort of a clone. Maybe, I don't know, kind of sort of, but not really. What are you gonna do about that?